You haven't texted her. You've given her space. It's been weeks, maybe even months. You're doing no contact correctly. And you start to wonder, is this no contact or is this really over? What no contact actually is. It's not a trick to get her back. No contact is essentially a boundary that you're drawing even outside of the relationship after it's ended that said, hey, if you want a path back to me, this is how you do it. It's you telling her through your silence that you do not chase people who let you go. And what that does is it makes her respect you. And it's that respect that will set the foundation for that love to blossom if she gives that relationship another chance. And there's also an important distinction to make here, because I always say they always come back. And what I mean by that is your ex will always reach back out to you somehow, some way, in some form in the future, even if you're not fully aware of it. This could look like her unblocking your profile, checking for 5 minutes, and then reblocking your profile. And what she sees in those 5 minutes are what you're going to be waiting on possibly for months. And if she sees a profile that is a man who's broken, who has not leveled up, who's not doing anything cool and high value, she's going to reblock you and just move on. With women like that, you get one shot. That's why I say it is so important that every single day you are on your game. You are doing the absolute best you can if you want her back. And you setting that foundation as hard and as solid as you can is going to be the best way that gives you the best odds for her to do that. Now, not every ex comes back. And what I mean by that is not every ex is going to reach out to rebuild the relationship that you had. Some of them are just toxic and want to know how you managed to do so well without them. Some women reach out to regain control over you because they lost control of you through the silence. They're curious to know why in the world you just stopped talking to them. They want to know how you seem to have moved on so cleanly without even another girl, while they're starting to spiral months later over you out of seemingly nowhere. No contact gives you the time that you need to emotionally reset yourself and center yourself. But yeah, here's the hard truth. No contact does not mean or guarantee that she ever comes back. But like I said, every ex is going to reach out for you eventually sometime in the future, and you may not even know about it. She may ask your parents or your friends about you, something along these lines, and you'll never know about it. Signs, it's just no contact. Let's start with the most controversial one. She has not blocked you. Now, if we're dealing with a healthy woman, she's not going to block you unless she is actually done with you. But it seems like the modern woman isn't really that healthy. So what ends up happening the majority of the time is that when a woman blocks you, it just means she wants to hurt you. She wants to prompt you into reaching out. She wants any response that she can get. And it's so important to understand. She wants any response. Any of them, whether you're angry at her, whether you want to scream at her, whether you want to cry or throw a fit or even block her back, all of that gives her validation because all of it tells her that you are still emotionally tangled with her. And that's what she really wants to know. So she may be silent, but if she hasn't cut that cord, if she has not blocked you, that means she's still leaving those lines of communication open for a reason. Number 2, she's watching your stories or she's stalking your profile online. She's absolutely trying to detach from the relationship. She's trying to move on. Legitimately, she's trying to be over you, but she's way too curious to know why you have not contacted her. She wants to know why, after months, you seem to not even care. It's like, that's why, after months or even a year or two, all of a sudden your ex from nowhere will view a story or two from you. It's like, where'd that come from? It came from curiosity. They can't let go fully. Their new relationship, their new situationship has fizzled out to the point to where they're kind of like, well, I don't know what's going on with this one anymore. I wonder what happened to so-and-so. That's how toxic women usually are. They monkey branch from one guy to the next, and when they don't have a clear branch to reach back on, what do? They'll reach back for an older branch. And right now, that older branch is you. Don't forget, in every single one of these videos, in the description is my link. Click it, let me know your situation, schedule something with me. Number 3, the breakup was emotional, yes. But it wasn't bitter. She didn't scream at you. You didn't blow up at her. There was no name calling. She didn't tell you she hoped you die. You didn't burn the bridge. You let her know that the lines of communication were always open, and you ended things, as mutually as a breakup possibly could be ended, more or less. Number 4, she's in rebound mode. If it looks like she moved on fast, she didn't move on fast. It's probably just her trying to avoid all the feelings and the pain and the probably guilt that she feels over her part in ending that relationship. She doesn't actually move on fast, and she damn sure doesn't move on because she's done with you. Number 5, she left the lines of communication open from her end as well. It's true that sometimes women will tell you, I just need a break. I need time, I need space, I want to focus on my career, blah, blah, blah. All of those are excuses, of course, we all know this. But here's the silver lining in every single one of those words. It's her leaving the doors open for you to communicate with her in the future. Now, this is a good thing because she thinks that you're going to reach out to her in the future because that's what all her ex-boyfriends did. That's what all the guys that orbit her do. They all reach out to her. She doesn't have to do anything. After a few weeks, after a few months, when you have not reached out to her, even though things ended, mutually, and she lets you know explicitly that the lines of communication were still open, she's going to get real curious about you. She's going to start to wonder, well, does he hate me? Like, why is he doing this? And the reason she has those thoughts is because you walked away like a man. You took power back from her by controlling the silence. It tells her, hey, you may have ended things, but we're not going to talk anymore unless you reach out. And she's going to understand that. She's going to come to that feeling, that thought, eventually if you just leave her alone. And I know that you have the same thought, the same fear. That fear tells you, hey, if you don't reach out to her, she's going to forget about you and she's going to move on. She has the same fear. She's going to think with enough time and space, if she doesn't reach out to you, you're really gone. She'll never hear from you again. And here's the thing, you cannot fake this. This is why reaching out just to check in is so damaging and so harmful for your long-term goals. It proves to her that you still care, that you're still orbiting, and worse, you're still just waiting for her like a good little puppy dog while she goes out and explores other options. And of course, when she's done with those other options, then she wants the emotional stability that she had with you, which is why she reaches out to you. She'll get sex all day long from these random Tinder guys, absolutely. But when she wants to be grounded, then she'll reach out for you because you're dumb enough to take her back. You were dumb enough to tell her, oh yeah, I'll be waiting for you, or take as long as you need. I'll be right here like a good little puppy dog. And make no mistake, a woman will cuddle and will soothe the cutest little puppy dog if it's cute. Listen to me, they don't f puppies. Imagine taking that sound clip out just by itself and using it to promote this channel. Sometimes I don't even know what's coming out of my mouth, okay? All right, let's move on to signs it's actually over. And let's be brutally honest. If you start to see these signs, you need to start letting go. And let's start with the most controversial one. She blocked you. Now, just because she blocked you doesn't mean she's over you, yes. But a healthy woman, once she blocks you, she's done. This is cut and dry. She's not silent, she's just gone. See, an unhealthy woman will block you to prompt you to reach out. It's her way of trying to take a stab at you because you hurt her feelings, because she wants you to get angry at her, because she wants to know that you still care about her. And anything is better than sitting in silence. So she will do whatever she has to do to escalate that situation in order to get you to reach out to her. That's what an unhealthy woman does. But a healthy woman, especially if you've been an unhealthy partner in the past to her, a healthy woman will have enough. She will give you chance after chance after chance. And then once you reach a certain point, you're gone. You're done. She's not silent. She's gone. And I get these questions, it seems like every single day now, where somebody will reach out to me and they'll say, hey, bro, she blocked me. I don't know what to do. And I can't answer all of your messages, but I can tell you this. If you think she was a healthy woman, a healthy partner, and you're telling me that she blocked you, you need to move on. Now look, even healthy partners get curious in the future. They start to wonder about their exes, even if they treated them poorly. And like I said, they can unblock you for 5 minutes, check your profile, see what you're up to, and reblock you. She could do that every single day if she wanted to. And guess what? You would never know. So leave her alone if you've been blocked. Work on yourself, build up your profile, build up your presence to where when she looks, and she will look one day in the future. Lost my pen. She will look one day in the future, and what she sees is 100% up to you. Make her regret it. And how you make her regret that is by letting her see the man that she could have had. Number 2, she starts flaunting her new guy publicly. Now here is where timing means everything. If she jumps into a rebound with a new guy, this is within a couple weeks, few weeks of you guys dating, or you guys being done dating rather, and she starts flaunting him publicly, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. The dude is a rebound. But let's take this from the perspective of a healthy woman. A healthy woman takes a couple months at least to get over you and to get over your breakup. During this phase of getting over you, she's not going to be on dating apps trying to distract herself with a new man. Because she's a good woman, she understands that she's got to get over you because she doesn't want to drag her exes into her new relationships. So a couple months have passed, maybe a few months, something like that, and she starts dating again. And she starts seeing this guy. Now, here's the deal, though. If she starts seeing him, and within a couple weeks, she's posting about him constantly, it's too much, too fast, and that dynamic, that relationship is still going to crumble. Now, it could still mean that she's over you, but it doesn't mean that her new relationship's going to last long at all. But, like I said, a healthy woman in a normal relationship, in a normal dynamic, a normal dating life will take a couple few months to get over you. Then it'll take a couple few months to get along with her new partner. And then once a few months have passed, if she starts posting him publicly over and over and over again, she's so happy with him, blah, 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 that is 100% real. They're in an actual relationship and are forming an actual bond. You are history. She's actually moved on and she's actually trying things with this new guy, and you need to do the same. Not with her new guy, with the new, okay, just. Number 3, she told you it's done directly. If she tells you it's over, I'm not coming back, don't wait for me. And she's a healthy woman. Odds are she actually means it. She wants to detach from you. She wants to move on. That doesn't mean she's over you the next day or anything like that. But I will say this. This usually is only true if there wasn't some form of toxicity from you in that relationship. So here's what I mean. Sometimes guys will cheat on their girls, or they'll look up porn, or they'll do something like that that maybe makes her lose respect for you, or makes her very angry at you and she wants to end the relationship. So even if she's healthy, she'll tell you these things like, we're done, we'll never get back together, blah, blah, blah. She's saying those things in the moment because of how she feels, because of how hurt she is over you. In that instance, it doesn't mean she's done with you. But in the instance where you were just kind of a normal boyfriend, you didn't cheat on her, you didn't beat her, you weren't toxic to her, blah, blah, blah. When things are over and she's healthy, she will tell you, we're done. We're not getting back together. She may not necessarily block you, or she may not tell you, I never want to see you again, because that's just emotion. But if she tells you not to wait for her and to move on, she's telling you that out of the kindness of her heart, out of the bare minimum respect that she still has for you. You need to take it, you need to take her advice to heart, and you need to run. Get away from her, leave her alone, and start rebuilding your life. Number 4, you were chasing. You were texting her and she was responding positively. This is whenever you're not going no contact, you're breaking a few rules here, you're trying to get her back out, you're trying to get her to see, how much that you still love and care about her, and she goes cold and she stops responding completely. She doesn't answer you back, she doesn't return your texts, she ghosts you. That's not a break, that's not her needing space, that's her telling you, go away. And the only thing you can do is to outwait her. That's it. Go silent, don't say anything, back off completely. Your only chance in that dynamic is hopefully you didn't screw things up so bad, hopefully you didn't over pursue so much that she lost all respect. Because I'll tell you this, a woman that still respects you will still reply to you. If a woman does not reply to you, she does not respect you. So what do? You stop waiting. Stop relying on her to come back. Stop thinking she will. Move on with your life. Stop checking her profile. Stop checking her follower count. Stop keeping track of these things. You need to actually start to detach from her. Use this time to level up, because like I said, every single ex is going to look back at least once, and what she sees is all up to you. And of course, never break no contact. You never break it. She's got to come to the understanding, the realization that she hasn't heard from you in months. She hasn't heard from you in years. And so what does she do? She looks you up on Facebook without you even knowing. She looks you up on Instagram without you even knowing. And she checks out your profile. And if she sees you doing really cool she's going to want to be a part of that. She's going to wonder about you. That's what's going to prompt her to reach out if she still wants to continue something, or if she's still at least curious about keeping lines of communication open between you two. So stop waiting for her to fix your peace. No contact is not a magic spell to get her back. And the man who thrives without her, the man who levels up and is successful in silence, he's the one that she'll regret leaving. Lil bro, you've got this, and I've got you. I'll see you in the next one.